Hello and welcome to my Friday video. I am at the spot where I have been filming for a while, and I'm just gonna show you the outcome of my son and I putting this little hideaway together, both for ourselves, and that's what I'm going to talk about today, as well as for guests. When we're open at Kamari of the Woods, we hope you book a time to come and stay in our forest. So I just want to point out some features. So right now there's no water that's hooked up to this hideaway. So right here is a table my son built. We have a big water cooler that we're going to put up there. And then that is a bin for bathing dishes. It has a drain that can come out. And yeah, and on the other side, I'll just walk over here, is a garbage can, which we might be moving because we don't want any wildlife to get into it. And then that's a bin, as you can see, for recycling. Okay, so I'll just show you. I'll come around this way. That's my car off to the side of our drive, but there's parking for at least 2-3 cars, maybe even 4. Not that many people would want to stay in this small hideaway, but you might have guests. Yeah, and that's the big window, and look at this gorgeous view. And of course, it's October, and the leaves are changing and falling, and it's just a magical time. And our pumpkin is right here, and then we have this step, which is a big stone from the forest to come up. Oh, in there too is the composting toilet. I won't open that door right now, but it's very functional. And then this is walking inside this sweet space of a hideaway. Some hooks up there for your jackets or sweaters, and a little shelf that my son built because I said, wouldn't it be nice to just sit inside on a rainy or snowy day and have coffee at a little bench there, little stools and shelf. And then this is the sweet bed, all organic linens, and very cozy, a great mattress too that we bought. And then over there in the corner, you'll see a couple of plastic containers that hold the toilet paper, paper towels, other essentials for staying overnight. And we just keep it locked up in case any mice get in. We put down some cedar chips outside to distract them, but you never know, especially in fall. Those are 2 of my paintings up there. A little table there. Underneath it is, in that pink box, are some towels, and then some few pots and pans, extra blanket. This is a cozy element. It's a propane heater, which I love because nights can get pretty chilly starting in October. And this is the view, gorgeous view outside, extra chairs. Yeah, and then back to the front door. And yeah, I just wanted to say something today about this space because I filmed in it before it was all finished. And I just wanted to talk about how we all need to create a space that's a retreat for ourselves in life. You know, it's really, really important. I'm going to come over here and just sit down for a minute on this stool. And I just believe that whether you're you could be in a small apartment space, but if you can create a corner for yourself and, you know, maybe light some candles and incense. We actually do have some sandalwood incense here for our guests to use, and of course some crystals there on the shelf too. And when you create a space like this for yourself, it can be enormously restorative. You know, even if you just can find 10 minutes a day to go sit in your little retreat, whatever it might look like. You know, you can read some poetry. You could sit and meditate. You could roll out a yoga mat. You know, you can just simply be still and present in the space and let that stillness wash over you. And the positive effects of that will linger. And if you create this little ritual for yourself, it will begin to change other parts of yourself. I really believe that. I really believe in the healing energy of an escape, a retreat. I definitely feel like a retreat into the forest, as you can see out there, is so peaceful. It's quiet. You know, you may hear some little creatures roaming about, scampering about. You know, you can take a walk. You can just simply sit outside and listen, read, you know, have a cup of tea, whatever works for you. But the idea is that you are creating this sacred space for yourself. I love coming here to this hideaway. And I'm just going to slowly turn my camera so maybe you'll be able to see me. Yeah, I just wanted to share this space with you today. It's the first space we've created and finished at Kamari of the Woods. And it means a lot to me. It really does. I love coming here in this space myself. I've also met with clients here in person in this space. I also am about to, I'm going to turn the camera again. I'm also about to take the sage and sage the space. And if you're not familiar with that, you know, this incense, you just burn the tip of it, and the smoke, you can circle the smoke. I take it around the corners of the room, take it around the entrance, all the openings, and that allows you to cleanse the space. So what does that mean? You know, we could have people that come into our lives and into our spaces that bring some pretty negative energy. They may be critical, they may criticize us, they may criticize our decisions, the way we live our lives. They may just be hurting. People that are in pain can often give off some pretty negative vibrations into the universe until they know how to change that mindset, you know, about themselves and about life and about loss in our lives too, and how we have to transform from that. Some of you might be in that kind of negative space right now. And the way you sage, you can sage your space like I'm doing, you know, with the sage, or you can simply work very deeply, very profoundly connected with a partner like a life coach, a counselor, a therapist in your life to work on creating change and creating a different mindset for yourself that takes you forward. You know, the people in our lives that we've loved so much and that we've lost in some way could be loss through death and passing on, could be through divorce or separations. You could be estranged from your adult children or an adult child or a brother, sister, parent, whatever that looks like. That loss profoundly affects you in moving on with your life. And when you're stuck and depressed in this place of anger and regrets and heavy shame and guilt and whatever else it looks like for you, if you just pause and ask yourself, that profound relationship and love that you experience in your life, would that person really want you to sit in a puddle of anger and regret and bitterness. I seriously don't think that person would. Because if you loved unconditionally and they loved you, no matter who it was, that love can transform you after loss. Please remember this. Love can transform us even after we've lost it. Okay, so I'm walking back outside the hideaway now. It is a gorgeous October day, and wherever you are, I hope you find a healing space for yourself, and that you take whatever painful memories and energy that's not working for you, take it forward and learn to transform it.